Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. And he was alert to it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. He has found a way through. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bernal finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, what this guy excels at, Pete.
Could be danger here. It's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola. Now it's Bale. Great vision. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiola. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Guardiola. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Sergio Ramos. Now it's Messi. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Araujo with the clearance. And that's definitely not his best. Griezmann. Bellingham. Messi. And this is Hazard. He's through, now is he in? And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Crosses it in, takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer for
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Bale. Bellingham. Looking tidy in possession here. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Now it's Hazard. That's a decent clearance. Bernal stood his ground strongly. And he was quick to react. Taken back almost at once. And that has put paid to that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Bellingham. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
14,
benches.
Bellingham, number 10, Messi. Coming on the
Kubasi.
field, number 3, Kubasi.
Now Martinez.
Number 13,
Hazard.
Gavi. Number 23,
Barcelona
Hugo.
really are showing all the
Substitutions
necessary
taking place.
urgency, but it's potency they need.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Short changes him with that pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi.
2 added minutes
That
has
pass
been
isn't the best.
indicated.
Bale! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And now, please
Any
turn
reflections
towards
on
the
what you've
screen
seen, Jim?
for a
Well, there's
special
no shortage of
presentation
effort and
featuring
commitment
our
from them.
guest
They were
performers
just
today.
undone by that second-half goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves.
Hello,
The prospects are
everybody,
so
and welcome
great,
to
the
today's match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Lewandowski. Can he get it through? Lovely bit of skill. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maradona, it's Neymar! That's a half-decent try. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he was alert to it. And he was quick to get it clear again. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's going to goal! And it's come back out to him. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Villa. He's going to be disappointed with that. So it is still 0-0. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Xabi Alonso calmly anticipates. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bernal gets across to intercept that. Kaka tries to pass it through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocate.
Maradona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely weighted ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. And here's Griezmann. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he welcomes it in. And he's certainly on. It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kunde is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's made sure that's not... Kubo!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kaká. Now it's Griezmann. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Kubo. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fight. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
So here comes the substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. He's shapes to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's got away. Big chance! It's hit the upright. There's a goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well.
Rodrigo! He's missed, but not by that
minute
far.
has been indicated.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And that is a little undercooked. Out of play for a throw. Breezed through here. Good read, needed to be. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Volunteers for each
So
block.
a brief breather
Please report
and
to the
then
staff
extra
room
time.
immediately. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3, Kubasi. Coming on to replace him is
90 minutes
number
gone
2,
and nothing between
Inigo
them still.
Martinez. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Hendrick. Griezmann. That's another chance. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Maradona. Takes the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Maradona fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sergio Ramos. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now, can they get him away? That's a little off target. Now it's Rodrigo. Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has... We've reached the midway point in extra time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at, and the shot! Cleared without complication. Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. And he shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Maradona really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Spectacular save! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Barcelona get their 4th corner. Cleared away. Over to the left, and it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Scorer for Barcelona after 30 minutes in extra time is
So
number
all
7,
square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Today that memorabilia from today's
The
match
referee
is
has
now
ended
on
the
sale
second
in
half
the
of extra
stadium.
time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? Hazard shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
David Villa is the next man in the spotlight.
So very, very cool. Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Barcelona are looking to keep pace here. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Endrick is the man who's second in line. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
The third man in the queue. Big character, big moment, big save. Griezmann is third in line. And he puts it away.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
This then to level matters. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Roberto Carlos is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. What poise! What noise!
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal. Coolly into the bottom corner.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Barcelona at the point of no return. Saved! And there's your hero! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Hello everybody, and please
final
join
thoughts,
me
Jim?
in wishing
Barcelona
a happy
really
wedding
deserve
anniversary
a lot of
to
credit
their
for what
fans.
I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank you. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Barcelona against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Drogba, over to the left. Son Heung-min. Here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Drogba.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning.
Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, great defense. Tries from distance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koundé cuts it out. Neither side yet able to find the net. Quality ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Drogba. Azar. Look at the space here. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta. Messi, he has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's in on goal.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nesta with the clearance. Chiellini. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Adams does well to stand firm and defend it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's amazing! A stellar strike from the skipper!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass. And
Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross goes in there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gnabry knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gilberto Silva calmly anticipates. Leicester gets good distance on it. Drogba wins the duel this time. That's a sharp pass. And he's in on goal. Rijkaard with the clearance. Messi. Oh, what a ball! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kaka. Oh, that's a key interception. Gnabry is in a really good position out wide. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pass somewhat off target. And it's going to be another one. Barcelona have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Ronaldo getting this one clear. That's a throw. No, that's been intercepted. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Quality ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's managed to get
2
rid
added minutes has been
and
indicated.
claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as
Would the
done.
father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Bastoni gives it back, tries to play it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Forlan, and he's straight offside. Muscular approach does pay off here. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. He's being urged to shoot. And that is expertly dealt with. Costa Curta gets it clear. That has not gone well. Now it's Forlan. Gnabry looking to run onto it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gnabry. There's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Threads one in. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Maradona looking to get on the end of this. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Cruyff. Cruyff! And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Chance! They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he thumps it clear. Shot a goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too...
It's Van Basten! He won't be happy with that one. The ball goes in, climbs up big! And with that, the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.